Matifa from Ghana. There was this time I traveled with my mom, and then I was not feeling fine. We thought it was malaria. We went from hospital to hospital. Some were saying it was ulcer. Some were saying it was malaria. For within 14 days, I had visited 4 hospitals. I was actually admitted and was discharged, but I had fibroid surgery with the doctor. So after the 14 days, I was still not feeling fine. So I decided to call him and then tell him what I've gone through for about 14 days. And then he said I should come, so he books me. I stayed there for 3 days and my tummy began to bloat. It was just becoming big. At a point I thought I was pregnant, but he made me go for a scan and he was like, Sylvia, as at now, your health is very important. I have to book you at Rich Hospital. A friend is there for an immediate surgery. If not, I don't know what will happen to you. So that very time we had to go for an ambulance, and then I was sent to Rich Hospital. The doctor we didn't even meet that night. So I had to stay till the following morning, and then I went. They actually prepared me for the surgery. I didn't remember anything. When I woke up and I started feeling pain, I heard one of the nurses saying, hey, she's up. We thought she was dead. Because I was supposed to have revived after 2 hours, but I woke up after 4 hours. So they just left me and I thought they just thought I was dead. And they were like, hey, she's up. And the one said, I thought you people said she was dead. So they had to put oxygen on me. I had something that was through my nose, a tube through my nose to my bile. I was not taking water. I was not taking food. I was not taking anything. The only thing I could survive on was the nurse will come and say, Sylvia, you have to brush. You know you are not supposed to take water. And so after rinsing my mouth, the small water that will be left, I just have to survive on it and then drink. And I was like, oh. I was in the ICU for 8 days. The doctors who had a surgery on me never attended to me. I was still there. They were still looking for beds at the ward to transfer me from the ICU to the ward. They didn't attend to the wound. So what happened was the wound was infected. But they still said, I stayed at the ward for 2 days, and they said, we really need our bed, so you have to go home. Gosh, that was bad. They dressed my wound, and let me say, as at the time I came to stand here, the cotton, the gauze would be soaked, and it will start dripping, and it was just hell. And then they told me they needed their bed. That was one of the saddest moments in my life. I was like, how can you discharge me with this wound? And it didn't close, it just opened. And so they asked if I had a hospital around where I live. And I was like, yes. And so he said he was transferring me to my gynecologist who referred me there. And then I told him, Doc, this is what has happened. And he was like, you don't worry, I will just help you. So I had a friend nurse who works at the theater. in my area, and so we booked, and she was just treating me every day. Every day she would just push like 10 gauze, 15